You can't do it. It doesn't, because God is love.
Yes.
Can't hate nobody. I don't care what they did to you. You need to get over and let it go.
That's right. Amen.
Well, she took my husband, but she didn't take your husband. Marriage, I mean, this is for free. Marriages are never broken up from the outside.
That's right. Always the inside.
Marriage is the inside job.
Yes, it is. Amen.
Nobody took your wife, nobody took your husband.
Right.
They went because they wanted to. And what gets me was that with you ladies, I mean no harm, but y'all be mad at the woman. Why you mad at the woman? You ain't married to her. That's knucklehead. Be mad at him. He did.
Amen.
That's just for free. So this man, I don't know what the other children were, but he gave his mother to John. I'm about finished. Everybody had deserted but these few people. The disciples had scattered out. But see, John was a special boy. He was there with him. Now, y'all got to understand, Jesus was but 33 when he died, so his disciples were younger than him. They may have been in their teens, late, early 20s, mid-20s. They rolled with him. And so, everybody had scattered but John. John was still at the cross. He was trustworthy. He truly loved Jesus. And so the Lord gave him the responsibility of the woman who had nurtured him, who had loved him. This is my firstborn. And when he was announced, the prophet told her, I mean not the prophet, but the angel Gabriel told her that a sword is going to pierce your heart. From what I understand, the death of a child is one of the most terriblest things you can go through. My mother had lost children, and the lady told me that sometimes you go to my mother for counseling with your problems. She would tell you it's better that than the death of a child. My mother had lost children, so she understood. And so when Gabriel came and made the announcement to Mary that you're going to have a baby, everybody not going to understand. It's going to pierce your heart. Your heart is going to be broken. And so this woman who respected her son, she knew Jesus. All you know your mothers know your children, right? Amen. That's the reason at the marriage of Cana, where Jesus did his first miracle, and they ran out of wine. Yes, sir. Now y'all don't go get no boom phone because I'm saying.
Okay.
Don't do it. You know, nowadays you got some wine sipping saints. Nowadays you got some lying saints. Nowadays you got some cussing saints. I'm here to tell you, holiness is still right. God told you to do right. You can't be blessed doing that kind of foolishness. And so at the wedding, and then let me explain to you. The wine that they had then was not what we have today.
That's right.
You have to work hard at getting drunk on that kind of wine. Because the alcohol content was so near. It was almost like soda pop. And see, in a lot of areas, the water was bad, they drank that.
Okay.
And also was used for a little tonic. Apostle Paul told Timothy, said, drink a little wine for your stomach's sake and often infirmity. Don't y'all go get no stomach ache.
All right, Pastor.
So, at the feast, at the wedding, they ran out of wine, and so news got to Mary. And so Mary, Jesus had came in some of his boys. And so Mary went and found Jesus. Y'all come here. Jesus, come here, baby. Come here. Mama, look, what you want? Come here, Jesus. Just come here. Come here, baby. Come here.
Jesus' birthday.
She told the people. She put him on the spot because she knew how obedient he was. She knew that he loved her, and that was my best child. Can you ever imagine Jesus being a boy running out and playing with folk, and they fall down and scrape their knee, and he take time like a father and reach around and pick him up and rub his knee? Because that was God in him. He was a special child. And so she didn't even give him a chance to respond yea or nay. She looked at them and she said, now whatever he says, do it. He said, Mama, it ain't my time to And she walked on out. Because she had confidence in it. And so he told him, y'all, hey, fill up those barrels of water with water. Now, I want you to take it to the bridegroom, to the head man. And as they went, it turned into wine. And they said, ooh, most times people say the best for the last. I mean, the worst for the last. But you gave us the best. He is the best, and he does the best. His mother respected him, and he respected his mother. Young people, young men, young women, that you know how much your mother loved you. That should be a reciprocation.
Yes, yes. Yes, sir.
Mother's Day couldn't roll in my day when I was a baby, when I was a young boy, young man. Mother's Day couldn't roll in without me celebrating my mother.
That's right.
I went out and I bought gifts.
Yes.
When I got older and was working, I went out and bought big things. I bought a dishwasher, had a new door put in, just things I knew she would like.
Yes,
but I love my mother, and she loved me.
Yes.
And see, that's the reason Jan used to tease all the time and talk about it. You know, before I get in from work. At that time, I think my dad may have been retired. But then when I hadn't made it into work yet, my mother would tell them, y'all heard him get this stuff done before Dan get here. They say I was her pick. But I love my mama. I love my mama. What did Tupac say? You appreciate it. Y'all know that one? You appreciate it. Oh, yes. I want to say to you young men, especially because you know your mama's your best friend. In fact, Chris Martin said that the policeman said that if you ever want to catch one of us when we do something, go wait at his mama's house. They're going to go to Maria. They're going to go to Mama. So I want to say to us, don't grieve your mother.
Say it again.
Don't grieve your mother. Be like my sister Earlene, you know, she only had one child. She was crazy about Kevin. She called him Punch. She was laying in bed. If y'all know Earlene, my sister, we love her, but Earlene looked good. She was laying in bed one day, and at that time we had a red telephone in my mother's room. And she was laying in bed, so she got a phone call, and her son, Kevin, took her the phone, and so she reached out for the phone, and she was half asleep, and the red cord was laying across her arm. And she looked up at Pumpkin and she said, you cut your mother. Why you cut your mother? That was her. Young men, your mother's your best friend. Ask Morgan. Yeah, but it's true. Reciprocate. Give back. Love your mother.
That's right.
Even when I was grown and she said stuff I didn't like, or she was getting on fussing at me about something with my business, I never ever got really nasty with my mother. If I didn't like to keep my mouth shut, and I just went on about my business. Because I was raised that way. By the time I got to the place where I was grown and could say whatever I wanted to say to her, I loved and respected her. She's dead and in her grave now, and I have no regrets. No more than I wish I could have showed her more love. And even down to the grandkids. Mother, sometimes they're more mother than the grandmama, more mother than the mother. Reciprocate, give back, because I promise you, life is so fleeting.
Yes, it is.
You'll be 50 years old and your mama will leave you. Then you'll be left with regrets. You don't have to be it that way. Because mothers are a gift from God.